Hello everyone, my name is Tai. Today I would like to talk about a short talk on audience. Number one, first, the speaker welcome to the student to introduction to economics, and he introduced the textbook for that course, economics for the new millennium, and it was available at the university bookstore. After that, he said the price were a bit, but he thought that Good Friday were well worth it. Finally, he reminded bring their book to the next class because there would be two exams, a midterm and a final. Besides, they would write several short research papers. Number two, the speaker reminded the customer to be aware of their return policy, and she asked to not accept any return from customer without a dated receipt. Next, she suggested making sure all return items were in good condition before accepting them, and checking the item carefully because they had problem in the past with customer returning damaged goods. After that, she reminded that issue stock ready, not cash for return. Finally, she suggested telling her if they receive complaint about it. Number three, first, the speaker introduced Dr. Gabriel's office, and she suggested hanging up and calling an opponent if that were an emergency. After that, she suggested calling back during their regular office hours if they would like to make an appointment or ask for medical advice. And she said they were open from 10 to 6 Monday through Fridays and from 9 to 12 on the first Saturday of each month. Finally, she suggested making an appointment because they didn't accept walk-ins. Number four, first, the speaker reminded the passenger that they would be landing shortly. After that, she suggested checking to make sure on seatbelt was present and asking the passenger to turn on cell phone and recording device. Finally, she suggested finding out if there were anyone with small children requiring extra assistance, or if anyone needs help getting to a connecting flight. Number five, first, the speaker announced the public service announcement and brought to them by radio XYZ. Next, government officials were asking on city residents to conserve water, and residents were asked not to fill their swimming pools or water their garden until further notice. After that, right then, the government was asking residents to donate on voluntary basis. If a situation became severe, it was possible that fine would be imposed. Finally, he suggested staying tuned to radio XYZ for all the latest updates. 6. First, the speaker thanked for calling the city hotline, and she said their information source for all city events. Next, she suggested pressing 1 for theater schedule and ticket orders, pressing 2 for museum information, including information on special exhibits, the lecture series at the Art Museum and the foreign film series at the History Museum. Pressing 3 to hear about upcoming sports events at the city stadium. And finally, she suggested staying on the line to speak to an operator. Number 7. First, the speaker said the History Museum was our last stop that day, and they would spend 2 hours there. Next, the tour were available at the front desk for small fee, and he had free information a brochure about the permanent exhibit for anyone who were interested. Finally, he said they were asked to return the bus no later than 5:30, and the bus would take them to their hotel, where they would enjoy dinner and an evening program. Number 8. First, the speaker said they had heavy traffic that morning because of the car breakdown on Road 1 near the airport. Next, she advised avoid Road 1 if at all possible. Besides, road construction was slowing traffic over steady break. She suggested preparing for a long, slow ride to work that morning. Finally, she suggested taking the bus or subway if possible. Number 9. First, the speaker wanted to know their company were looking to hire skilled computer technicians, and if they wanted to hire technicians who had been trained with state-of-the-art equipment. After that, she introduced graduates of the Computer Technology Institute were highly trained and skilled technicians able to handle on their routine technical program, and all institute graduates were eligible to become certified computer technicians. Finally, she suggested hiring one that day. Number 10. First, the speaker commented buying a house could be confusing, especially in that day's market. Next, she advised the first step was obtaining a loan from the bank. To apply for a home mortgage, they would need to get the necessary paperwork from a bank official. Finally, they would have to have proof of their income and financial assets. That would help the officer determine how long a loan they qualify for.